welcome you to downtown Houston. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, you think of the dream, Hakeem Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Yao Ming. Yes, things are bigger in Texas.
And I'll tell you, Ed, the energy in this building is scintillating. The Red Rowdies are out, and they're about to make a difference.
And they're ready for liftoff right now from Toyota Center. The Mavericks control the tap. To Luka Doncic. Clint Capella. Blocked away.
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial. Porzingis. And he hits.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
And the basket good at the rim.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
To Lee. Here comes the screen. Baseline drive. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
To Harden. Oh, I thought that was a dunk. Easy.
Not too many times you see a poster for the defender, but that was brilliant.
Courtney Lee against Harden.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Porzingis. Doncic to Lee. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. The lead is up to 5. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
Hey, look, this is a new wave. If a young cat catches you sleeping on the wrong night, it's definitely going to get 1 million+ views the next day.
Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. Clint Capella sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
It's almost like he had the defender on a string, and he's the puppet master.
To Luka Doncic. Has a look. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
Here's what's brilliant about Luka Doncic. Everybody thinks that you need to be fast or be able to ISO somebody and create your own shot with your speed or your athleticism or your explosiveness. That is not the case. Doncic is 6'8", 230 pounds. Put that smaller guard on your hip, post him up, walk him down, shoot shots over the top. If you have an uncanny style of play, that game can reward you a ton in this league.
Harden. Smothering D.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Picked up by the Mavericks. To Luka Doncic. Block shot.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Here's a chance from long range. Second effort. And the finish at the rim.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Doncic to Porzingis. From the painted area, won't go down. Nothing going here on that drive. To Harden. Fires the three. Now that's a contest. Count the two for KP at the rim.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
To Anthony. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Here's Barea, down by one. Clint Capella snatching it out of the air. Fourth this contest.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Big finish at the rim.
Woo! This rookie is a high flyer. He brings that kind of pro-am vibe to the NBA, and it's fun to watch.
Here's Barea, down three. The drive, right to the basket. Baseline drive. Couple of cracks at the line now.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
First one goes down. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. To Capella. Mavs have it. Lee. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
To Paul. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Dallas owns the basketball. And a whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
To number 7. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 3.
Driving right to the basket. Oh, he got a piece of it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
The assist from number 7.
To Luka Doncic. Short jumper won't fall. Stuffs it down with authority.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Deep left corner to Porzingis. KP, Kristaps Porzingis. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Doncic. Shot from the lane won't go. Mavericks with the basketball. Porzingis to Luka Doncic. The drive.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. That's going to be out of bounds. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Lee. Trey Burke matched up with Nene. The screen sets him up for 2.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
and stuffs it home. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Knock loose. Rockets come up with it. And his foot was on the line. It's going the other way.
I'll say this, great young talent, but needs to really start making better decisions and protecting the ball.
Count the basket at the rim.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Mavericks with the possession. To Luka Doncic. Driving right to the basket. Right down Broadway for the two. Defender has to pick him up.
And whether you're moving north or south or east or west, you got to be able to keep pace with the ball carrier and most importantly, stay in his chest. That's on the defender. It's way too early to be fatigued.
Can't miss those.
One of the best kept secrets in the game, utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air, crack into him.
Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Kenneth Faried tips it. Make that 7.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Dallas has it. To Nowitzki. Nene pins it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Faried. Stuffs it down with authority.
That's called a grown man play, Ed. Someone's trying to get featured on SportsCenter tonight.
Burke with it. They find themselves down 10. To Nowitzki. Rockets have the steal. Stuffs it down with authority.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Doncic to Nowitzki. Trey Burke against Chris Paul. Lets it fly from long range. No good. Nene to Paul. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Whoops, that won't go. Burke with it. Trailing by 14 to Luka Doncic. Nene swats it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Paul. The drive, right to the basket. Full throttle, right to the basket for the deuce. The Mavericks signal for timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play.
Teacher of the Year. The winner will receive courtside seats and a halftime presentation in his or her honor. Nominations can be submitted on our team website.
Doncic. The pass set it all up.
That's what they need to do more of. Attack that basket. Hit him where it hurts.
I'm hillside. Double.
Now ready to shoot at the line.
Everybody in the building understands he's been a known target. Looks like they're hacking early in this one.
Oops, he missed the first one. No good on the first, no good on the second. 0 for 2. It's the Mavericks right now at the controls. They go down low to Dirk. And counted at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Gets it in the left corner. Throws it down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Now ready with a couple of free throws.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Trey Burke. He's got 2 shots coming. For his career, 79% at the line.
For Houston, number 35, Kenneth Fareed. And number 25.
Goes 2 for 2.
Substitutions, Houston. Substitutions, Dallas.
Yes, Carmelo Anthony. He's 2 for 2 now. Jay, mixed opinions with Carmelo Anthony. How will you remember his career?
Well, as of right now, he's a catch-and-shoot type player. But for me personally, Carmelo Anthony will go down as one of the greatest isolation players of all time. Back in his Denver days, his earlier New York Knicks days, there was nobody better in an isolated set than CA.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
To Harden.
Got him. You got him.
Oh, good defense there as the Mavs take it away.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Porzingis here against Harden. Carmelo Anthony able to recover with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Great looking vision, and watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching Matador defense. You probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
Trey Burke at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. First free throw is good. Two for 2 on that.
Substitutions, Houston. Subbing in for Dallas, number 41.
Trey Burke against Gordon. And he scores on the step back.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Picked up by the Mavericks. He gets it.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Nowitzki. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Knocked loose. Mavs have it. Courtney Lee, guarded by CP3. Passed it off and finishes strong. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Nene with the block. That one out of bounds off a rocket. Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Lee. Driving right to the basket. Tim Hardaway Jr. He has struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Rockets have the ball. To Paul.
Get down, half court, here come. Yep, I got him. Here we go. I got you.
From long range. Shakes free and hits.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that 3 despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
To Nowitzki. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Lee. To Hardaway. Too much contact. And free throws coming.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Tim Hardaway Jr. Couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 80% at the line. Can't connect on the first free throw. Off the mark. 0 for 2 at the line. To Hardaway. Tim Hardaway Jr. 3 for 6 now.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
To Harden.
Double team.
Burke with it. Down a bundle.
Hit coming.
Nene! Huge block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Has a chance. Burke shot off the mark. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Off the iron. No good. Hardaway. Rebound taken in by Fareed.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
To Porzingis. Seconds to shoot. That is great vision to set it up. Too much time. Tim Hardaway Jr. He buries the wide open 3.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Knocks down the first.
Substitutions, Houston. Into the game for the Dallas Mavericks. Number 35.
Good free throw shoot.
Hey, this is our game. Let's take it home here.
Substitutions, Houston. Subbing in for the Mavericks. Number 42. And number 34, Kevin Harris.
And he'll go to the foul line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Kyrie Thomas He's got 2 shots coming, shooting 66% in this contest. And hits the first free throw. And he makes the move.
Hey, this is our game. Let's take it home. Let's go.
Substitutions, Houston. Stepping in for the Dallas Mavericks, number 5,
Trey Burke matched up with Paul. Clint Capella sends it away. 8 now.
Just incredible timing on that.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Second one's good. Splits the pair.
Here I come. Here I come.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
subbing in for the Dallas Mavericks.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. And he stepped out of bounds, turns the ball over. Clint Capella with a piece. 9 blocks.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
To Luka Doncic. From the painted area, won't go down. Houston with the basketball.
There you go. Watch, Mike got the hook right here, right here.
Gets to the basket and scores.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Deep left corner. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Paul.
Got him. Got him. Be up, baby. Be up.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
Doncic. Beyond the arc for 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
To Paul.
I got your help. We got your help.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throws good. Add 1 more to the total. This game feels out of reach. Burke with it. Looking to make something happen. Porzingis for 2. It's no good. Great defense.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
To Harden. Paul.
Double team. Here we go.
Knocked loose. Picked up by the Mavericks. James Harden rejects it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
To Luka Doncic. And scores. Strong take.
When you're a EuroLeague MVP at the age of 19, let me break down why your game is perfectly suited at the PG spot to be a dominant one in the league. Because Luka Doncic is a technician offensively. In any screen and roll opportunity, he makes the simple read. He's not the most dynamic player offensively. He doesn't have Ben Simmons' athleticism. But what he does have is Rajon Rondo vision mixed with a jump shot where he can beat you any and every way he wants to.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. First one, count it. So he hits the first, misses this.
The Rockets got themselves a win here today. They did plenty of great things, but we all know what's going to be remembered are the dunks. And you know what? I'm going to remember nothing but the dunks as well. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Houston Rockets. Close either. And even though some of them smiled,